Hello everyone. Now we're going to continue our trip up the OSI model with layer 3, and that's the network layer. Now in layer 2, which was the data link layer, you may recall that we had MAC addresses, and it was all about putting frames onto a network segment from a network host. But layer 3, being the network layer, its job is to join logically different network entities. So before, like I've got here a couple of hosts joined on a switch, they can ping each other, they can talk to each other just fine. They can ping that one there, they're on the same network. But when you've got different networks that aren't known to these, there has to be a way to let them communicate. Now, the most common protocol that we use in layer 3 is the internet protocol, which is IP. And I'm going to show you by way of a demo here what I mean by logical entities, okay? So take, for instance, this host here. Its IP address is 192.168.0.10. Now the one over there is 192.168.0.11. Okay, we're on the same network here. Now, obviously I'll go more into networking and subnets and all that sort of thing in the coming videos, but we're just talking about the concept of what a network layer is. So I can, as I said, ping that other host because it's on the same network. We're cool, we don't have to go anywhere, nothing special. But if I want to ping or connect to some other host that's on a different network, there has to be a logical means to get there. There has to be basically a logical circuit, if you like, to get from here to there. And that's where routers come in, okay? Routers, well, their function is to join different networks together. So what I've got here behind this laptop is a router. So at the moment, if I want to ping something out that's not here, like Google's DNS, if I ping it, we can't get there, okay? It's going to fail. But what I can do is if you can see here, I've got the switch that currently has these two hosts connected. Okay, it's just these two here through the switch, like that. And what I've also got though is I've got this connected to our router that we set up with pfSense. So at the moment there's no internet connection, but if I plug the internet in, right? That router now is acting as a gateway from our network to another one. And you might have heard that term gateway when talking about default gateway. We'll get into routing later, as I said. But for now, I just want to point out that I can now ping the outside world. Now that might seem obvious. Yes, I've just connected the outside world, so now we can get to it. But what's happening logically is we're leaving our little network here, our little 192.168.0.0/24 network, and connecting to a different one. So that's what layer 3 is all about. It's about logically joining different networks. And with IP, look, we use routers, okay? So a router works at layer 3 in the OSI model. Now IP is not the only thing that works at layer 3. There's others as well. One of them is Icmp, which is Internet Control Message Protocol. And this ping that we're doing, that's Icmp. That's the protocol that it uses, okay? And it operates in layer 3 as well. So you can use ping to check through routers, and it also sends messages around. But we'll go more into Icmp in the future, and obviously more into IP. But that's a quick overview of what layer 3 is. It's the logical way of joining different networks together, primarily by routers, which are layer 3 devices, and primarily using Internet Protocol, IP, which is a layer 3 protocol. So I'll see you next time with the next layer, which is layer 4. So until then, take it easy.